Temp 3. It's good, y'all. It's Classic May here, and I'm back with another video. Today we'll be talking about why Alexandre Pantoja vs Joshua is closer than you think. So starting off, we're going to be talking about the Pantoja side and why I think Pantoja will win. Why Pantoja will win? He's the second best flyweight of all time in his prime. He has 4 defenses and he's cleared out the division mostly. Also, Van is inexperienced, with his best win being Brandon Royval, who Pantoja beat twice. The best grappler Van has faced is Ray Cerrulla, who Pantoja is levels above, honestly. Also, Pantoja has a granite chin, like, no one's chinning this dude out cold, let's be for real. Kai Kara-France wasn't able to do it. Pantoja, even though 35, seems to be at the peak of his career. I mean, he's coming off the big submission win over Kai Kara-France, who himself had really good takedown defense before that fight. And honestly, even on the feet, I think he may be able to get in Van's face on the feet, make the fight scrappy, and be able to secure a lot of takedowns. Now on the side of Joshua Van, why he will win. People will say that Pantoja subs him in one round, but the only people that Pantoja is doing that to are Kaya Sakura and Kai Kara-France, who are way below Van's level. Kaya Sakura is awful. This dude got subbed by Tim Elliott. And Kai Kara-France is good, but like, who is his best one in the UFC? I'm trying to think. Is it Steve Erceg or is it Amir Balzi? He got robbed, but can't count that as a win because we're not Lucas Glazy. Rest in peace to the man. I mean, like, Kai Kara-France, who's his best one, bro? It might be Steve Erceg. It really might. It might be Steve Erceg. Or Mathalis Nicolo, or whatever that one dude's name is. I think you could chin him out cold. So, I don't know. And then this is one thing that we need to look at. Pantoja's boxing defense is atrocious, bro. He usually relies on his granite chin and doesn't really have good defense at all. I mean, you can see this in the Steve Erceg fight, where Erceg, having solid boxing and power and decent defensive grappling, was able to tag up Pantoja on the feet, and he almost beat him. It was 2-2 going into that 5th round. Erceg doesn't shoot for that takedown. He probably wins that fight. Crazy enough as it is to say. And while Pantoja's experience can benefit him in being older than Van, the age difference can also benefit Van, as he'll probably be a lot faster than Pantoja if we're being honest here. Also, Van has shown very solid takedown defense against so far in the UFC. Ray Cerrulla, the super good 20-year-old grappler out of Japan, goes 4 for 19 on takedowns against Van, and Van's able to stand up for every single one and win the fight 30-27. I mean, come on. I don't know. Both these dudes have really good arguments to win this fight, though. I'll say that. That's for sure. Now for who will I be picking? Who, man? This is gonna be tough, man. This is tough, man. This is really tough. Like, like you got Alejandro Pantoja, insane grappler, great jiu-jitsu. Not as great wrestling, not as great takedowns, but insane jiu-jitsu. Decent on the feet. Drop Brandon Moreno. I mean, he's pretty scrappy on the feet. Defense isn't the best. And you got Joshua Van, insane technical boxer, can just insane volume. It's like a mini Max Holloway in his prime, just lighting people up, bro. Like, who will I be picking? You know, I gotta pick someone. And you know what? And no, baby, Joshua Van by decision. So this is an extremely close fight, whether you favor Pantoja's grappling or Van's boxing. I'm picking Van, as I just think the flaw in Pantoja's boxing will just be something that's that's there to exploit for Van. I think that Van will get taken down in this fight. Oh, grass screen. But I think he's going to be able to scramble up and do some real damage. I really think so. And while Van may not possess true KO power like a Figgy, for example, I think he'll be able to drown Pantoja on the feet with volume and really hurt him badly. Like, I don't think he finishes Pantoja, but I think he's going to be able to hurt him badly at points this fight. I just look at the Erceg fight and see Pantoja getting stung up on the feet by a guy who got dropped and nearly beat by Ode Osborne, and just think that Van can perform even better than Steve Erceg did. Now, one stupid comparison I've heard for this fight is that people compare this to JDM versus Islam as the boxer versus grappler matchup. But that's where they are wrong, as Pantoja has a huge defensive boxing issue, while Islam has the best boxing defense in the UFC, honestly. It's stick and move, shoot a takedown. Pantoja just runs up in your face with his chin out for the pickings. Like, He just fights in flyweight, so no one can exploit it. Well, no one could exploit it because Joshua Van's here now, but just saying. And anything else I wanted to point out? Let's see. Joshua Van. Oh yeah, I forgot about this, but he legit. So let me put y'all into what Joshua Van's done. So he fights Bruno Silva at UFC 316, drops him like 40 times and finds the KO in the third round. Then with a broken toe, 21 days later, goes in and after Manel Kape pulls out versus Brandon Royval, takes the fight against Brandon Royval on UFC 317 and schools him. Or doesn't school him, it was a war, but I mean, beating Brandon Royval is something crazy. And yes, you can call him Pantoja's son, but he literally is here to beat everyone else in this division. Tatsuro Taira, he beat him. Brandon Moreno, he beat him. Kai Kara-France, he beat him. Like, Royval is a problem, man. And Joshua Van did him nasty. Like, I'm telling you. Just don't be surprised when we're hearing and new on Saturday night. Well, that's all I got for y'all. Short video here, but I just want to talk about why I think Joshua Van picks up the win here against Alexandre Pantoja. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. I got a ton planned for UFC 323 fight week this week, and can't wait to show y'all what I got planned. Anyways, peace out.